Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. Hey, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. This is my story. What I do is I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. What I try to do is I try to share my life experience, all 91 and a half years of my life experience. Some of the things that I've been through. Like at one point in time in my life, I used to be the problem. Now what I'm seeking to do, I'm trying to be part of the solution. So what I do is I share my life experience and some of the people that I know life experience and try to hopefully the words that come out of my mouth can reach and touch somebody's life to stop these young kids from throwing away their life for nothing. We did it all the time. It's like picking up a brick, throwing it at the prison wall for nothing. You know, the hot topic right now is this: Will Smith and Chris Rock. You know, everybody looking at what happened at the, what happened at the Oscar on Sunday when Chris made a joke, Will didn't like it, Will got up and he smacked Chris. And people, everybody always like to say, man, well, if that was somebody else, if that was Mike Tyson, Will wouldn't did that to Mike Tyson. Will Smith wouldn't hit 50 Cent. Or Will Smith wouldn't do that to, August. You know, so everybody keep talking about it. Like, you know, if that was such and such, what would happen? And a lot of times people start talking about, well, what they would have done if they was Chris Rock. Folks, listen, everybody can talk that talk. Anybody can talk that talk. But it's a different talking that talk, walking that walk. See, people, what y'all don't understand right now, a lot of times we can say what we will and what we won't do. You don't know what you're going to do until that time comes. I don't care what anybody say. You know what I'm saying? Point in case. You know what? I remember being a kid, and me and my first cousin, we was in South Carolina. It was on a Sunday. We was getting ready to go to church. Top of the conversation, what if it was a fire? What if there's a fire in the house? And everybody was talking about what they would do, and they'll do this, they'll do that, they'll do this. Folks, listen, less than 24 hours. It was a fire. It was a fire. The house was in flame. And to me right now is one of the things they were saying they were saying, I'm going to get all my clothes, and that my cousin Mike going to get us all his clothes. The difference is right now, honestly speaking, when I got woken up and my aunt tried to get everybody out the house talking about the fire, and you go outside and you see the fire, only person stayed true was my cousin Mike. He went back in there and he was trying to get his clothes. You know what? Here it is. A lot of times people say what they will do. You won't do nothing until that time comes. You can't say what you're going to do. Right now, like Mike Tyson used to always say, everybody's tough until you get punched in your face. Then your confidence is gone. So even when everybody say right now is what Chris should have done, or what right now Will wouldn't did that to anybody. Listen, man, people don't understand about Chris Rock. Chris Rock is the ultimate professional, man. What Will did to Chris was nothing. People, Chris Rock grew up in Brooklyn and the Ocean Hill, Bedford-Stuyvesant section of Brooklyn. And you know what he should do? Everybody know he should rank people out, like the crack jokes. Everybody know that. You had these gangsters. You had these stone-blooded killers. Right now, they used to beg Chris, yo, tell us joke. Come on, tell us joke. Chris say, no, I'm not going to tell y'all guys joke. They say, why? Come on, tell us joke. They used to threaten him, make him tell them joke. He said, no, because every time I tell y'all guys joke, guess what? Y'all beat me up. So why the heck? Well, you better tell us a joke before we get you anyway. So here it is right now is, guess what? He used to tell them jokes. And he used to say some of the things that talk about their mama or talk about their current situation. And you know what these guys used to do? They used to hit him. They used to slap the living daylight out of him. They used to beat him up. So here it is. What you seen that happened last Sunday at the Oscar. Guess what? Chris was prepared for that. Watch how that man got hit. And what I'm saying right now is, guess what? He knew what he could have did. He knew automatically right now, from back then, when these gangsters or these cats in his neighborhood used to go after him. And he thought back then, you know what? I'm not going after these characters because once again, they're going to wind up getting murdered any damn way because of their attitude, or they're going to wind up going to jail for the rest of their life. And you know what? That was true. So automatically right now is by him You know what I'm saying? Knowing how to develop tough skin. Knowing how to, you know what? I'm not going to put myself in that mentality and attack hate with hate, attack violent with violent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my head. So while all of us was away, I was away for 15. One of the guys right now was away for like 30-something years. You know what Chris was doing? Chris was telling his joke. Chris was still getting a paycheck. Chris was living the life of Raleigh, legally. So automatically, when Will came up there, upset, and when Will hauled off and slapped him, whop. Right now is, look how that man kept his composure. Whoa. Look how that man continued to do the job that he was paid to do. Hopefully right now is the Oscar gave him a hell of a bonus, man. Because once again, resilient. Look how he kept his composure. Look how he kept his emotion in check. So once again, like I say right now, is to me, would I have been able to do that? You know what? I don't know. A lot of times people keep talking what they would have done. Nobody know what they would have done unless they was actually in that predicament at that present time. You know, I'm gonna take it deeper than that. Okay? Like I said right now, anybody know anything about me, Google Brian Glaze Gibbs. Get your, Google Brian Glaze Gibbs. Also, what I want you to do is right now, I want you to get your signed copy. Get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story, by emailing me, Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 @yahoo.com. A true story of crack, money, murder, and redemption. Right now is between the age of 14 and 24. I was a sick individual. Right now is I had this mentality. I'm in the love of the street. I'm traumatized. I got a lot of hate. I did a lot of things. I destroyed my community. I killed people. I robbed. I stole, sold drugs. I did everything from A to Z, which was wrong. And yet, in still regards, what I had this philosophy. I believe in that. Like I say, don't. You know what I'm saying? Talk that talk if you can't walk that walk. I was against snitching, making a deal, going against the grain. You know what I'm saying? Period. Right now is, guess what? To me, I done kill people that cooperate, stab people in jail that cooperate. Now all of a sudden right now is, guess what? When my predicament happened and I made a deal. See, a lot of times people like to say what they will do and what they won't do. Nobody can say what they will do and what they won't do until that opportunity presents itself. Like all the people that you know that's out there, bingo. And I'm not trying to grandstand or say anybody's name, but the people that made deals, nobody thought they would be in that predicament, man. But once again, folks, listen, don't even put yourself in that predicament in the first place. Don't get caught up into that street life, that your life, your freedom. You know what I'm saying? You're going to spend the rest of your life in jail for what? Over what? And a lot of times people start talking about, oh man, well, this is wrong, this is wrong. Right now, let he or she without sin cast the first stone. But what I want y'all guys to understand, man, listen, man, what we as a community, what we as people, what we have to do is stop applauding, you know what I'm saying, negativity. Stop standing up and clapping for violence. Stop that. Because once again, it's nothing cool about that. Our kids, your kids, our grandkids is brainwashed. We got them brainwashed. Because everybody's caught up into that hype. Everybody's caught up into they got something to prove. Like I told you right now, this man on national TV at one of the biggest events of the year, the Oscar, millions worldwide is watching. And you watch one of the prominent actor, Will Smith. Right now, he allows his emotion supersedes his intellect. And what he did is he came up there and he hauled and he slapped the living daylight out of Chris. And right now is, guess what? What Chris did. Chris stood his ground. Chris stood on what he believed in. Chris did what the late Dr. Martin Luther King used to do, turn his other cheek and laugh it off. And right now, he went on with the show without, you know what I'm saying, a hitch. Folks, that's the ultimate professionalism. And that's what people don't understand. Right now, he could have acted a fool, but guess what? What for? Like I said right now, he done dealt with this years ago, 30-something years prior to that. He done dealt with that already. He knew he done had the best, the killers, gangsters, murderers, done beat him up. And you know what? He stood his ground. He stood on his principle. And that's what we got to understand, man. A lot of us like to say what we will do and what we won't do. Folks, listen, man. Without no test, there's no testimony. You never can say what you will do and what you won't do until that time comes. If that man right now if Chris was going through a rough period in his life, guess what? That situation could have got ugly. Once again, like I say, folks, listen, man. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Also, share. What I want you to do is right now, if you know anybody out there, your family member, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your wife, anybody, your aunt, your uncle, anybody that's out there suffering from high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high sugar, high weight, then what? Get your Panoxol. Get your Panoxol. Get your Panoxol. What I'm trying to say right now is, guess what? Like I say, natural ingredient that will help with high blood pressure, a silent killer, help with high cholesterol, high weight, high sugar, natural. Once again, peace, love, and prosperity. One love.
Yo, Glaze, what up? Just finished reading your book, Beyond Lucky, the Brian Glaze story. Crack, money, murder, and redemption. Great book from the beginning to the end. Folks, get the book. Get your signed copy. Awesome book, awesome story. Free cat, free pappy, free supreme, free the rest of the family. Peace, Glaze.
Yo, Glaze! I just got to my favorite part of your book. This is Out of Prison as a New Person. So, page 308, May of 1998. That's actually when I had the pleasure of meeting you, and we worked together on that 10:30 to 3 a.m. shift, which was crazy. My respect level just went up like 10 more notches for you. So I knew about your past. I knew about everything that had gone on. But what I didn't know is you were going from $40,000 a day to, I think we were making $12 an hour there, that night shift. Something crazy. So for you to be able to have that work ethic of going from slinging easy rocks to slinging heavy packages and working that night shift and just being the positive person you were that whole time and offering encouragement to everybody that
Whatever you working. My name K2, you know what I'm saying, man? Young cat trying to get my life together, man. This right here, a lot of knowledge, man. Strong-minded, I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much, Brian Gibbs. I love this book so much. I mean, I was a fan of your YouTube channel, but now I'm like a real up-close and personal fan. I really love what you have going on here. And not only that, but I too was once lost and now I'm found. So thank you, Brian, for this autographed copy. I appreciate you.
Have you checked your tire pressure today?
I don't have a flat.
Have you checked your blood pressure today?
No, I don't feel sick.